Glad to see that you're back on this journey of handguns with me. My name is Jedediah Bigler, and I am a student at Sonoran Desert Institute. This is week 4 of FTT 212 Striker Fire Pistols. Good evening. It's 2nd of August 2024, and for the pertinent information for this course, hey, my name is Jed Bigler. I'm in FTT 212 Striker Fire Pistols. This is week 4. And again, the date is 2 August 2024. Today, we are going to talk about stippling and show a few practice stipplings. We're going to practice on these 5 centimeter by 10 centimeter stippling practice boards by CM Tools that the school sent us. And then, depending on how good that goes, we're going to start with a AR-15 pistol grip. We're going to re-stipple this, and we're going to take it all down, clean it up, and then put a new design on it. The tools that I'm going to use for this class, or for this assignment, there's going to be a pencil. There's going to be masking tape, the blue type, so that we can see the difference in the black and the blue. And then I've got some X-Acto knives that I picked up just recently. Some nice little X-Acto knives with blades and everything. We will also be using a rotary tool to clean the stippling, and we're going to finally use a wood burning kit to give it the stippling some texture. So from this point on, you're going to see short videos / pictures. I'll explain what I'm doing and everything, but probably gonna voice over the rest of this video, so bear with me. Step 1, I will be creating the design, a rough design of everything, and then step 2, I'll be taking masking tape and making the edges, and then we'll proceed from there. So from this point on, you'll see a few pictures of each of the steps that I've taught. I take the blanks and I start marking these things. So I take my pencil and I start actually drawing things out and everything. These are terrible pictures, by the way. But at this point, you can start seeing some of the design. I did a square with a square inside of it, kind of a diamond. And then it looks like kind of like an eye of some sorts. Yeah. Finally, I start taping it up so that you can actually see the design and everything, and you can see further here. This is what I designed. Those are your borders and everything that I'm going to do. I try multiple tips on this. I start grinding with that tip, and you can see that I'm trying to do things. Sanding it didn't go too well with that in there. Again, I'm trying multiple tips and everything on this rotary tool. I finally get it all done with a different tip and everything, and then final change out of this tip into the one that gets me in. Finally, I decided to go into this tip, and as you see, I start gaining momentum on stippling this out, roughing the edges, roughing the surface area that needs to be done. You'll see that it goes pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth, pretty quick, and I just keep working, As you'll see that now that I am done with that, I go ahead and start smoothing it out, and I take a file and I start rubbing everything down, and I start smoothing it out. I'm using different files at this time. These ones are just the small files, but you'll see. Just keep watching. Something I haven't done in these videos so far is ask for feedback. What's everybody think about all this stuff? Is there a different technique that you guys like to use? Is there something that you could teach me or tell me? So, that being said, I am a student and I'm always learning. At this point now, I've started to stipple the boards so that I start putting designs in. As you can see, I got to get real close. My eyes aren't what they always are. You'll see that I don't have a respirator on or gloves. However, I am in a well-ventilated area that is keeping everything away from my face. now that we're done with those things, what do you think? So I'm going to start this AR-15 hand grip, and I'm pointing out the little areas where I did tape off and everything. They're squared, but the original stippling is rounded off. So I sand this thing. Once I sand it down for the majority, I go ahead and grab a file. I know I grabbed the small file, but hey, there we go. Magically it appeared. As I file it down, get it smooth, I go ahead and start the stippling. I changed out the tip on this, and I went with a little flowery design. As you'll see, it kind of turns out nice from the picture. In person, I need a lot of training on this, but once again, do you have any suggestions for me? Do you have any tips or anything for this? Finally, on closing out this assignment and everything, my thoughts on this and my readiness to do this is what I've stated. I need training. I'd like to be able to do this. Is it practical? Oh, absolutely. Do people want different designs than what the actual manufacturer gives? Yes, they do. Am I willing to do it? Oh, with more practice, yes. As you see, it turns out pretty nice from this view. Up close, you see all my little imperfections, but it's all good. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying this video with me as I continue this journey into handgun certification with Sonoran Desert Institute. I appreciate you.